What's going on, guys? Today we're looking at a new miner control deck that's utilizing that Executioner and the Royal Ghost. Gotta love miner control. Let's take a look at that one right now. What is up, my friends? My name is Echo3, and today I'm coming at you guys out of Nova Elite Gaming Taurus, my clan family, part of the whole Nova Elite Gaming family. Happy to be here with you guys today, and I'm sharing with you a deck brought to us by Snooker Company. He came down to the clan today and shared this deck with me, which I found pretty impressive. I love that it's only 3.0 elixir, and I also love that it includes the miner. I personally love the idea of miner control decks, although I struggle to use them effectively myself. As you can see in this composition, you have the Knight, you have the Ice Spirit, the Log, and the Executioner, much like you'll see in that Hog Executioner deck. But instead of the Hog, we have the Miner, we have a Poison Spell, and we have that Royal Ghost. So why don't we jump right into this one right here. As you can see, this is almost a 5K deck right here when used properly, and we're going to take a look at how exactly this one is used right here. We're going to watch Snooker go in on this one. He's on the bottom working his way up, and let's just take a look and see how it goes. He's playing against that that Knight, Mega Knight, Royal Ghost deck. And it's a pretty heavy deck, guys. This is one that I have a hard time dealing with when I'm playing in challenges. It's one that I encounter a lot also, and I just never personally can get it done with my Hog decks. But let's see how well Miner Control does. And my personal issue that I have with Miner Control is that it takes a while to beat down a tower. It's just, you know, the miner chips away at the tower pretty slowly, no huge strikes, and there's no real huge push that gets to the tower. That's where the Royal Ghost comes in, sneaks his way up to a tower, and is able to get a few strikes in as well, adding to that damage. And the Executioner, probably one of the best defensive troops in the game, in my opinion, especially when paired with that Tornado spell, and you're going to see that Executioner played very well in some of these battles. With that being said, guys, I want to tell you that these are all the Grand Challenge gameplays that we're going to see right here today. So the opponents are legit. We're not just talking about low-level opponents right here. Log in right there. Nicely done to clear up that skeleton barrel that was incoming. Knight's pushing that Spear Goblin. Not going to make it to the hut, unfortunately. And here comes a push. Royal Ghost with goblins from that hut coming out. And, you know, that's one of the most frustrating things, this Goblin Hut in the current meta. I know a lot of people complain about it. It's just, you know, spawners are a pain to deal with. And let's see how well he can deal with it. Now, the good thing about the deck that he's using right here is you could drop the Miner on the hut if you have to, as well as the Poison, as you're seeing done right there. So getting some good value out of that Poison hut, tower, and the Inferno Dragon. But you could drop the Executioner, and the Executioner will clean up those Spear Goblins as they push towards your tower. So that Inferno Dragon taken down, as you can see right here, he is in the negative right here as the towers are not in his favor. Let's see how he comes back from this deficit. Executioner being played. Gonna deal with that Ghost. Look at the Miner nicely being played as a defensive troop rather than an offensive push. And we have the skeleton barrel making its way to the tower. Executioner tearing that up, no issue whatsoever. Royal Ghost is going to sneak his way over. He's poisoning that tower again, getting that chip damage. And he's got a second Executioner down right now. And the Royal Ghost sneaking right past that Inferno Dragon, making its way to the Goblin Hut. And is was going to get a strike. I think it may have gotten one strike on the tower. Here's the Executioner getting some great value. The Miner chipping on that tower a little bit. And this is how it's done. Chipping, consistently chipping, playing solid defense, but chipping away all the while you're trying to make that tower go down. And nice use of that Tornado spell, bringing everything into the range of that Executioner. Here comes the Miner. Miner Poison, look at that great value, taking down the Spear Goblins, the Bats, making the opponent play that Mega Knight before he really wanted to. So he's probably fairly low on elixir right now. Let's see how Snooker and company can deal with this one. Another Tornado. I like how he's using the Tornado right here defensively, guys. Really works out well. Sometimes you'll see people start to use those Tornado spells on the offense, which then leaves you a little bit stuck when you're doing it, you know, when you need to get a solid defense in. Another nice Miner push right here. As you can see, he's changing the positioning of the Miner drop, and that's smart so that the opponent just does not know where that Miner is going to pop up. Really good play right there. And We have a pretty even battle right now. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in this one. I didn't even say it, guys. He's playing against Magic Punch from Team Hogwarts right now, so a little bit of a Harry Potter fan. And the Royal Ghost smacking that that knight in the back while it was dealing with our knight. Really nicely done. And good value again from that Executioner, taking down the Inferno Dragon. Another Executioner being played right in front of the tower. Tornado spell, a knight there as well. Look at the great value from that Tornado Executioner combination. Royal Ghost is in the house and taking down the rest of that. We have a Royal Ghost, knight, minor push with the poison on top. Is that what's going to happen? No, but the Royal Ghost bringing it home, sneaking its way onto the tower, taking the opponent off guard when they were a little bit low on elixir. Beautiful play right there, and we have more. Let's see how this one does against a bait deck, again in a grand challenge. As you can see, Snooker's on the bottom, working his way up yet again. He's playing against someone from Earth Sisters, playing a bait deck with that Ice Wizard in there. Let's see how this one goes. Guys, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, I would love it at this point in time if you did. I come out with Clash of Clans content every single day, and I'm bringing out Clash Royale content for you guys 2 to 3 times per week, always highlighting the Nova Elite Gaming clan family. So lots of great content. We have really excellent Clash Royale players, and you're going to see some gameplay that you just really can't find anywhere else because, you know, Nova family is Nova strong, right, guys? So you're definitely going to want to subscribe to the channel so you can check out all that. If you haven't yet subscribed to Nova's new YouTube channel as well, I'll leave a link in the description because they did start their channel, and all of us that support them, they put our videos on their channel, and it gives you guys another look at what we're doing, myself and the other creators for Nova. So I'm going to leave that link in the description if you want to check that out as well. So make sure you sub, turn on notifications, guys, so you don't miss this stuff. Alright, so we got this knight to deal with right here. The knight is another one of those annoying cards in the current meta. The Royal Ghost is not the best counter to the knight because it loses about 3/4 of his health when being struck with that charge from the knight. I find myself on the wrong side of that encounter often. So nice play with the log right there, trying to stun the knight so it doesn't actually connect with the tower. And as you can see, he's got the advantage, Snooker does, on that left-hand tower, taking it down to 1600 hit points, while he still has 2 full health towers. He's got his knight pushing that lane, Ice Spirit behind. Knight Royal Ghost going on. I like how he plays his minor against the princess so he doesn't have to use the log. You want to save that log for the Goblin Barrel, although you could activate the King's Tower so that you have three towers, or actually 2 towers shooting on the God Barrel when it comes in. We'll see if he does that later on in the battle. We have the Royal Ghost, Executioner pushing on in right there. Poison spell, great value on top of that knight, on top of the Ice Wizard. Executioner is going to take down the knight right there, and the Ice Wizard is going to probably survive, but whoever worries about Ice Wizard damage really, right? The Ice Wizard going down right there, not even getting 1 hit on the tower. Good use of the Goblin Gang right there. The Miner not able to take them out, obviously. We have a Royal Ghost defending against the Goblin Gang. Nice play of the Knight on top of the Prince right there, really slowing him down, allowing the Knight and the Prince and the Tower to take it down. Now we have a counter push, Poison Spell incoming. We have the Miner on there as well, and the Royal Ghost is a good counter to the Goblin Gang because of that splash damage. So really great play and great value out of that push, although the Royal Ghost did not make it onto the tower. So we have a Knight being played. And oh, the Prince did make it onto the tower, but nice job with that log right there, knocking back the Prince, redirecting him and retargeting him onto the Royal Ghost. And we have about 1,000 hit points in that left-hand tower that we have to take care of right now. And by we, I mean Snooker. And he's doing a nice job. And look at that, the Royal Ghost beat down that right tower a little bit as well. So he's ahead on both towers right now, guys. Opponent's playing the Royal Ghost. He's going to drop that Ice Spirit, or is he? He's letting that actually... Here he goes with the activating of the tower, or almost activating of the tower. Executioner to play defense. We have a log incoming, trying to make sure that it hits in the right spot. What a beautiful log right there, guys. Not allowing anything from that Goblin Barrel. A defensive poison. So he's not going to go with the poison push right here. He's got to deal with that. There we go. Nice use of the tornado. Right back into the poison spell. Really well done. He's got some defense he has to deal with here. Now, the good thing is the opponent is down on elixirs. So here comes his log. It's going to hopefully take out the princess, or is the princess 1 tile away? Princess is 2 tiles away and safe right there. So we have the royal ghost on top of the princess, ghost on ghost action, executioner in here as well. This is looking pretty sweet right here, guys. He's playing some great D. All he needs is 1 solid push with that miner and a poison on the left-hand tower, and he should be okay. But look at that. The use of the prince, again by the opponent, really stopping that miner. And that's the problem with the miner. If someone knows how to counter it well, they will, and the miner will not be able to get those strikes in the tower. So then you're just getting value with the poison in the tower and in the troop. Knight, log, knight on top of the Royal Ghost. The great thing about this deck, guys, is that it's so fast cycle. 3.0 elixir, very, very fast, and that really allows you to get back to that executioner time and time again so that you can actually pull in the victory and play some solid defense, which is what this deck is all about. As you can see so far, it's been all about defense. Here comes another log, beautifully done. Gonna miss that princess again. Man, that princess is just wants to survive. All we need is 1 poison on the tower, guys, and that's gonna be a victory. There it is right there, unless we get some crazy push from the opponent, but that is not gonna happen. Really good game there, Snooker, and as you could see, guys, it's all about defense, power defense, and when you get that extra elixir, you can then push the opposite lane, or push whatever lane actually you have to, and you can then take it down slowly but surely. And I think this is the last replay that he shared right here. I'll check again in a moment, and this is against the 3 musket hog deck, and he's playing against Super Random from Unreal Mafia. First card in his hand is the miner, and look at that. That's the problem with playing miner too early, is the opponent can drop something like the elixir collector, and his play would have probably been poison and a miner on top of the collector rather than the miner on the tower. But it seemed to do okay so far. He's going to use that tornado and activate the king's tower, or nope, just pulling him into the center. No activation that time. Now he knows, I would believe that he knows that there's a 3 musket in this deck right now. Being that there's a hog in the deck, you know that there's most likely not going to be a golem. So most of the time you're going to have 3 muskets. So he's going to probably want to save his poison, and there he goes with it right here. Is he going to? There he goes with it. Nice job with that poison. And 3 muskets, they're tough to deal with as well, guys. It's a hard-hitting deck. If you gotta, the best way that I've learned to take care of it is to keep pressure on them so that they don't have the ability to build up that 9 elixir to drop those 3 muskets. And here we go, activating the King's Tower. Beautifully done right there by Snooker. Royal Ghost pushing the right-hand lane. Gonna get 1 strike, maybe 2 strikes on the tower. Only 1 strike. And now, something worth noting, there is no zap in this deck, and if you've noticed in the current meta, a lot more people are using zap, and log has kind of taken a little bit more of a back seat, which opens up the door for log bait decks to start doing well, because if you can't log down the goblin barrel, you're kind of in trouble. You're going to get chipped away at time and time again. That's a problem that I see in some of the decks that I use that have log. But if you don't have the zap, the bats can get some great value on stopping or slowing your hog or miner pushes. So you got to figure out what battle you want to deal with right there. Unless you want to bring both, and you don't see many decks with log and zap and a heavy spell. Just doesn't happen much. Look at this push on the left-hand lane. We got that tornado beautifully pulling the hog rider over into the center, not allowing any strikes at all. We have the knight on the knight poison spell. Ice Spirit's in there. The miner's on the tower as well right now, guys. And that Royal Ghost is taking down that tower, bringing it down to, oh, nice splash damage on those goblins as well. Really well done. 377 hit points left in that tower. Log taking down the goblins that were incoming, and he's not letting much come his way right here, guys. A poison spell is going to be incoming very soon on, oh my gosh, this is a solid push coming. How do you defend against this? Looks like you use the executioner in the tornado, and you ignore the musket in the opposite lane, and the Royal Ghost. Wow, that was shut down pretty nasty right there, guys. Royal Ghost, Ice Spirit hopping in right here, and the miner getting stopped by the goblin gang. Well played by the opponent. Poison spell on the gang. He's going to drop a knight on top of the double muskets, I believe. No, right into the center. Log as well. He's going with the Ice Spirit. He comes in with the win last second. That was close because he had a big push coming in on that right-hand lane. But this shows you guys that this deck takes skill, takes patience, and takes time to pull in those wins. Let's see. Did he leave any more replays? Looks like we have 3 for him, and that's been it for today. So what I'm going to do right now is give you another highlight of his profile. Currently sitting at 48-29 cups, all-time high or all-time best season. 4930. And again, this is the deck for you right here. I would love it if you guys give this one a try and let me know in the comments what you think of this deck. For me, I'm going to give it a shot. I don't know if I have the patience to play something that's so methodical, so defensive heavy, and so slow at chipping down the tower, but we'll see. I'm going to give it a shot, and hopefully I can come out with a couple of wins, and you guys can see those at some point in time as well. But for today, guys, that's been it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like I said earlier, please subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because I come out with Clash content for you every day, Clash Royale content for you multiple times a week. And on top of that, guys, you can always follow me over on Twitter at EchoThrough. But I guess also, guys, I've been drinking my G Fuel all day right here. If you don't have any G Fuel and you want some, use code ECHO, save yourself 10% off on all G Fuel products. There's my shameless plug yet again. But that's been it, guys. See you later. Take care. Later on today, Clash of Clans. Hopefully I see you in that video as well. Until then, be good.